Today I'm sharing how to add character to an expression. The first one we choose is a bridal look. Whether you style a classic romantic or a funky look, you'll have to look at some kind of expression to start off with this exercise. To give a bridal look, you'll move on the face the same way as you do the makeup. So I'm emphasizing the eyes, so I'm also giving her eyeshadow, adding a little bit of mascara, trimming her eyebrows, adding foundation, highlighting her cheekbones, adding color to her lips, emphasizing the lips, giving volume to the lips. This is how I'm adding the color. So I'm choosing a little bit of peachish reddish color, a little bit of light and shadow, and this is how I add the mascara. Now hairstyle is a very crucial element. Wearing hairstyle provides a complete look to the bride. I'm choosing this particular hairstyle where I'm tying up her hair and fixing it up with hairband and pins. So I'm letting some of her portion of her hair fall also. So a little bit of light and the dark tones of brown color is what I'm using to give a volume. All the places which will be a little where I want to give shadow, I'm using dark color. I want to highlight, I am using a lighter tone. These are the eyeshadows that I'm doing, and this is the hairband and the pins, the blue color. Again, I'm adding a little bit of light here with the white color and dark blue color to give it volume and shadow so that it doesn't look flat. This particular expression is a little contemplating expression. Let's think of a... Okay, I'll make this expression as somebody who performs rituals inside a temple, Indian temple, and he's a man who's between his 60s and 70s. So he has a little bit of wrinkles on his face. He is not fair. He is wheatish in complexion. So I'm giving the wheatish complexion a little bit of beard. To give the volume and to give that hair kind of look, I'm going over and over again. That is a typical tika that is put in the temple, and the lines. Let's choose this face and this face. Let's make him a doctor. Give him the expression of he's a middle-aged man. He is between his 40s and 50s. He has a grey hair. He has the grey hair. I'm adding specs to give him the character of a doctor, a stethoscope, and also certain kind of, here I'm adding some light and dark to give volume to his hair, which is actually grey hair and not really white or black. His glasses. This is the rubber stethoscope, which is usually there to check the heartbeat of a patient. Because it is rubber, I'm not giving high contrast. Something that he has on his head is again used to see, and this is usually metallic. So because it is metallic, I'm giving it high contrast of white and dark blue so that the metallic character comes out. And the band is usually rubber. So that is how it looks. A little bit of note coming out. Oh, this expression is of a happy man. Let's make him Sikh from Punjab, and the typical characteristic is that they have beard and moustache, and it's very prim, neatly kept. To give it volume, I'm going over and over it again, emphasizing the eyebrow. Now giving light and dark tones to give the volume to the turban. This is usually a piece of cloth turned around several times so as to be wrapped around the head. Let's make him the son of this particular Sikh person, Sikh man, and he has his hair tied up inside the cloth, and because it is a single layer cloth, so I don't need to really give it a lot of volume, but yes, because there's curvature on the face, so I have to give light and dark. The beard and the moustache is not completely grown, so we're giving a little indication of the beard and moustache, but not really making it. That's a facial expression which shows sarcasm. It was initially made a male face, but now I'm changing it into a female face, so I'm giving it softer curves on the face, and we'll make her somebody from Rajasthan, a rural villager from Rajasthan. So the typical features are that characteristics are that their head are covered with the chunni. This is what I'm making as a border. I have made her hair, I have made the border. Emphasizing her eyes and eyebrows. Giving volume to her hair. It's a hair tied behind, so going over and over it again, and there's the hair tied behind. That's to give the shadow of the cloth on the hair, so the light is not going inside her cloth. That is why. This is something that these women wear. It's called the earrings. Her thola, her earrings, antika, and she has a bindi. Those are some black marks on her chin, which they usually make out of kajal. Kajal is this black thing that you obtain after burning ghee. Giving it a little, giving the fabric edges embroidered look, highlighting her cheekbones, highlighting her collarbones, a little bit volume on her lips. So this is how she looks. Her eyes are also highlighted now. I made the eyes a little bigger to make her look a little more beautiful than what she was. And this is her face. He is terrified and shocked. He could be a scientist working inside a chemical lab. Usual features, if I think of a scientist, I think of Albert Einstein, who had a little bit of long hair, and he could also be a painter. So I'm growing his hair. These guys usually don't follow the norms, so that's okay. French beard, going over and over the lines, a little bit of moustache, and that is how he looks. It's the look of a scientist, long hair. Dark and light tones in the hair. He is whistling. He could be somebody who works with the engineering department of any construction site, and is giving instruction to the people. He's blowing whistle, and making him wear a cap that is usually found in the construction site. It is usually yellow in color. Light and shadow to give the volume of the cap. I haven't made the complete nose, so I'm giving a little bit of shadow to show that this nose is actually highlighted. It's a higher level. This is hair coming out of his, and that's the strap of his cap. The hair is coming out of his cap. Oh, he seems to be meditating. He seems to be considering something. He could be a professor, a history professor. That's his grey hair and a little bit of baldness on his head and forehead. There's no hair on his hair and forehead. There's a little bit of hair on each side of his head. So I'm giving it dark and light effect to show that there's hair, but the fullness of the hair is not there. It is there just above his ears. His eyes are shut, so I've made the eyes shut and the eyeballs inside the eyes. Emphasizing the nose a little bit, highlighting the cheekbones, chins, and a little bit of collarbone. Converted her into a nurse and him into a schoolboy. So here you see that if you have to add a little bit of characteristic on every face or expression, all you have to do is to really think about how the person looks in that situation, in that particular geographical location. Thank you.